We had a jungle of tears.
I want to be here.
Winegate.
But I'm not gonna cry my eyes over 10 bottles of wine.
And the turning tide of Tammy.
It's ridiculous.
This is your Bachelor Season 24, Episode 5 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Zima. Look at my two-step tee. I'm in a shirt that's ready for dancing. Ready for line dancing and cowboy jamming because that's what we're doing on this season of The Bachelor. Just kidding. All we did was cry this episode. Let's get to it because we have a lot to get to. We have 3 hours of television. And I'm gonna say it right off the top and plug it. The Bachelor's giving us two-step episodes this week. So we will have 2 episodes of Roses and Rosé, everybody. We're not gonna let you down. They might have been sobbing non-stop in this 3-hour odyssey of an episode, but we're gonna keep you laughing, okay? We're here for you. So we will also put up an episode of Roses and Rosé on Thursday. It's twice the rosé. Hope everyone's staying hydrated.
I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted.
Hydrated with tears. Ah! Look at all these notes I have. And every single page just says crying, tears, sobs. Those are my notes. Tammy, don't say anything about what I'm about to do, Tammy.
I'm just concerned for your well-being.
Don't judge my lifestyle choices, Tammy, but I need a drink. I'm gonna keep smiling this whole time because we need that, you know, because all you guys dealt with was the Mykenna faces. So I'm just gonna keep smiling. Not really, I don't want the wrinkles. Anyway, remember we were left with the to be continued. Well, now we're continuing on the Alea portion of our evening saga. And drink every time they talk about Alea like she's not sitting right there.
I don't think she's here for a relationship with Peter. I think it's for the rose.
He's so under her spell and it sucks. He literally can't see.
They're like, she said, well, I think I'm like, she said, Alea, hi, you are here.
She made her bed and she has to Alea in it.
And after everything, Peter pulls Alea aside to ask her to go home.
It's probably time to say goodbye.
So many firsts. The first time someone I think has been sent home and then returned to get a rose, and then the quickest turnaround on her leaving again. Drink for the whole time Alea was back. We're done. That's it. Yep. Quick. It was an emotional episode, so we're already gonna get into the deep emotional question of the week, which is, how do you guys feel about Peter?
Like, I'm trying my best. This is so hard.
This season is feeling like such whiplash. I feel one way about one person one week, it changes by the next week. Last week I was loving Peter. This week I was starting to see where the women were coming from. The women have been upset because they think Peter is feeding into and rewarding drama.
Alea, will you accept this rose?
Of course. I felt frustrated with Peter just because of his indecisiveness. Looking back, I actually think when Peter was talking to Alea and Victoria P, he should have sent them both home, right then and there. He knew they were both liars. Alea had admitted to asking Victoria P to lie about their relationship.
He didn't want us to not be able to be here.
And Victoria P had been caught hiding their relationship.
But I'm telling you that my truth is the truth.
All you've said is that you want honesty out of all this, Peter. That was a quick rant off the top. Tammy, don't you look at me, Tammy. Oh, I wrote down on one page, drinking. It's a note. So let me know how you felt about this episode, about Peter, and a quick note of positivity. Shout out to Mykenna's cute barrette. It got a lot of screen time, and I think I'm gonna get one. And go with this top. A lot of frills and bows and barrettes. Am I in kindergarten? What am I doing? Okay.
I just sent Alea home.
Alea is gone, and Peter is doing some real boots on the ground work to reassure the women. He's having good conversations,
I understand your frustration.
telling them he cares,
I was thinking about you a lot today.
and patching things up.
I will do whatever it takes to reassure them.
Drink for every good conversation.
I'm so sorry to you and to every single one of them out there that I had to put you guys through. This is bringing me back to our first night.
This is wifey material, right?
This really is wifey material.
And I'm gonna celebrate every moment of positivity this episode. Then Chris Harrison showed up. But we still have to have a rose ceremony and the drama is still there. Tammy is loosely threatening arson.
If I don't get a rose tonight, I'm going to set the building on fire.
Which is interesting considering how much she comes after Kelsey's mental stability throughout the episode. You close your eyes, Tammy. Tammy, you close your eyes, you go play a contact sport or something, okay? Playing my sport. But now I do sound like I have a problem.
Everything that's happening, all this drama, is making me doubt myself.
Mykenna is losing it at a rose ceremony again. I think we've done a don't drink to this before, but seriously, don't drink every time Mykenna loses it.
I don't want you guys to think that I went in there because he's so caught up in this drama.
And Mykenna's faces, I mean, somebody can be like, hey, how are you? And she's like, I just want my heart to be seen.
Really, I'm worried he's not gonna see like who I am.
I was like, okay, well, yeah. All we're seeing is your barrette, Mykenna, okay? But it's cute. I wrote down, we said goodbye to Deandra, Savannah, and Lingerie.
It was like a cute pajama lingerie
I
set.
don't remember her name.
I think it's time to take it international.
And then a little more positivity from Cleveland to Costa Rica, everybody. I love this because we're always uplifted by a colorful visual. You know what I mean? We've got the jungle, we've got the water, we've got animals. So we're arriving and Sydney still wants Peter to learn her middle name.
I want him to just like finally get to know me on a deeper level.
And Kelly is just our normal Nancy. She says she's tired from traveling.
Costa Rica seems cool, but pretty tired from traveling.
Has anyone ever not belonged more than Kelly the lawyer?
This is a weird process, this is a weird journey.
Do you think Kelly's invested in this? Let me know in the comments below. So we've had tears, we've had joys, and now we're getting violence.
What's on your head?
Oh, Costa Rica, don't you love it?
It's the debut of Peter's much talked about cut. And if I'm being honest, felt like a big missed opportunity to do some storytelling.
Crazy, crazy story.
He just kind of walked in with it, right? I mean, I was looking forward to this episode. In interviews, Peter has told me there was so much blood. It looked like a murder scene. He was really freaked out by the whole thing, but he just kind of comes on up with it. Hey, guys. Yeah, 22 stitch gash.
Oh, Costa Rica, don't you love it?
Sydney, you ready?
When you hear what happened, it's ridiculous.
Who's ready to two-step? Let me know if my forehead's bleeding.
I was walking out of the lobby yesterday.
Are the stitches holding? Is this okay in the sun? The Costa Rican sun? I don't know about going to a waterfall, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, this is like the true story.
Like, okay.
And I ran into the golf cart.
We didn't have any footage of it. They did kind of a recreation, and then at the very end, we saw this brief security camera footage. I'm assuming Peter was with producers at this time. Did no one whip out an iPhone? Like, yes, he's bleeding. Yes, we're scared, but I'm like, get it on tape. This is the show. I'm just saying, there were probably several of them. Couldn't multiple people have been attending to Peter and one person's like, I'm gonna film this horizontally and we can put it on the show later. How did you guys feel about the explanation and recreation of the cut incident? Let me know in the comments below.
And I just don't want our night to get lost.
Again, a season of whiplash. Last week I was complimenting Kelsey and saying perhaps Kelsey for Bachelorette. This week, Kelsey really took a turn. First, she's explaining time to us and how upsetting it is.
I loved my day in Cleveland, but that was last week and now we're on a new week and we're in a new place.
But a quick turn of positivity and we're happy every time we get one this episode.
A little picnic.
Sydney and Peter have a really nice one-on-one. What did you think of their connection? Again, tough to tell who Peter's frontrunners are because now he seems so into Sydney and he gives her a 747 and tells her she's the best kisser.
You know you're the best kisser.
Shut up.
Oh, Peter loves an extreme.
You are the best kisser.
I thought it was nice. They connected, they were in a beautiful place, they had champagne. I was happy. Back at the Costa Rican version of the Bachelor Mansion, I wrote down, the emotional toll is beginning to show itself in Kelsey's hair. What was happening? Like, I'm not here to judge like your face or your body, but how you present yourself. That ponytail was... You know? We get another confessional from Kelly, and drink every time that Kelly's confessionals are her writing a brief on why she shouldn't actually be here.
I don't know what we're doing, but I'm sure it'll be fun. This is a weird process, this is a weird journey. I know he checks off a lot of boxes, but like, am I into it?
You're exactly what I needed after yesterday with the whole head injury.
Back to Sydney and Peter. She's been through some stuff. And Peter very sweetly says he wants to be her rock.
This inspired me so much. I can be your rock. I want to be that rock.
And then they get in the water in their bikinis and Peter, in true Peter fashion, puts her up on a rock. It is wild how this man can find a counter.
No, I just wanted to get you on
But he's gonna put you up on something. You know, if he likes you, he's gonna put you up on a pedestal, kind of. It's nice. By the way, drink for every different place they found to make out in that little pool. It was like an episode of House Hunters. Oh, over here we've got the corner. And then, oh, there's a beautiful amount of square footage because this is the second bedroom. And actually, it's a nice open living space between the kitchen and the living room. Yeah, who doesn't love an open floor plan? Back at the mansion, I wrote down, Kelsey's hair is now collapsing, as is her mental state. Drink for every nonsensical thing she's saying.
Very, very sad.
Said that he's dating other people,
Yeah.
but it is what we signed up for, unfortunately, and
I'll never be okay with it.
it end at some point.
No, there's never an end.
Has Kelsey seen the show? She doesn't seem aware of or able to handle how the show works. And then as much as I've been liking Kelsey, I really didn't like what she had to say about Sydney.
I like Sydney a lot. I think she's cool. But she's a dramatic bitch.
Speaking of whiplash, I like you, you bitch. That was not nice. What did you think of Kelsey's commentary? Give me your own commentary in the comments below.
Today, we're gonna be shooting for Cosmopolitan.
More positivity, a fun photo shoot. This was a good group date. We've had so much drama on the group dates. This one was supportive. They're doing a photo shoot for Cosmopolitan magazines. It had like a good premise to it and a sexy premise. They're taking pictures, they're in the waterfall. I mean, I gotta give them credit. If someone gave me no warning that I was about to pose in a bikini for photos in Cosmopolitan magazine, I'd be like, is there some kind of high collared shirt I can wear instead? I'm not ready. So, cheers to the ladies. They were very good sports and no one had major meltdowns. Publicly, at least. Kelsey was melting down in her head, but we're gonna talk about that.
I definitely am struggling.
So Victoria F and Peter get on the cover. Guys, it's me coming at you with the day of vlog. Had to talk about the Cosmo cover. Victoria F's past has become problematic and Cosmo is not running that cover anymore. You can get detailed coverage up at our website, ETonline.com. Also want to tell you, in ET's broadcast tonight, we are running an exclusive clip from Wednesday's episode, so do not miss it. Bye. God, and then every week, Victoria F says at least one thing that makes me want to lift her up, give her support and confidence, and kind of a life lesson. It was just her birthday, and she says, quote, 26 is depressing.
How old are you?
26.
26.
It's depressing.
Victoria, you are in the prime of your young life. You are on a reality show. You just got put on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine. Enjoy thyself!
I'm 28, so I'm the grandpa. You okay with that?
I don't know.
Let me for a moment expand. I think that life gets better with each year that you have on this earth. As long as you have your health, what more are you really looking for? As we continue to grow, we continue to mature, to learn, to experience other people and other cultures, and that helps us expand as people. I like myself more and more with each passing moment of my life, and I'm just pursuing my goals and my dreams and finding people that I connect with more and more as I learn how to connect with myself additionally. So I say continue and celebrate each birthday and each year, and I just hope to be one day elder, sitting on a porch, drinking and laughing with my friends. Be happy! But Peter disagrees with me. He says, I enjoy every second with Victoria F.
Enjoy every second I spent with Victoria F.
And it's never enough. Well, it might have to be enough. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be happy. You know, 27 is on the horizon. Don't drink for every 7:47. Peter then tells Hannah Ann, though, that she's, quote, the cutest thing ever.
The cutest thing ever.
So everybody's chatting with Peter, and it's going well. They're talking true feelings. Real connections are happening. Reassurances are underway of feelings. And then Tammy tells Peter that she believes Kelsey has a drinking problem.
I've seen multiple times that she's been drinking excessively.
Tammy. Now I've even turned on Tammy. What did you guys think of this? What we know about Peter is that he likes bold women, he likes women who come and talk to him, and he doesn't seem to have a problem with the women discussing the other ladies on the show because he wants to know the truth about everything. So I think that was Tammy's goal, but accusing someone of drinking excessively is pretty big, you know? And it's not really your judgment call to make, I don't think. It's one thing to come to the lead and say, this person said X things. Like, I don't know why she didn't just tell Peter what Kelsey said about Sydney. It's another thing to say, I'm coming to tell you the assessment I've made on someone else's physical and mental well-being. I didn't love it.
It wasn't a breakdown.
But then Kelsey doesn't do herself any favors because as she's telling Peter that she didn't break down, she breaks down.
I didn't have an emotional breakdown. I was sad. I was really sad.
I've never seen anything like this. Someone talking about how okay they are while crying.
Like, I'm allowed to feel that. But that doesn't mean I'm having an emotional breakdown.
What do you guys think the difference is? I suppose what we're discussing here is differentiating between sobbing and going over the edge mentally and emotionally. Where's the edge of this waterfall? Oh, then she did say supposedly.
Peter and I just talked, and
Supposedly, I'm emotionally unstable.
I'm taken back to Champagne Gate because when Kelsey gets pushed, she starts swearing, she gets a little mean. And how did you feel about Tammy not stepping up and saying she was the one who spoke up to Peter? I think if you say it, you gotta own it, girl.
Who doesn't have fun when they're doing like cool activities? And yeah, we'll have fun. Whew.
Positivity again, sort of. Kelly gets a one-on-one that was okay. Our threshold's getting lower now, isn't it? The episode is going on and the tears are happening and we're just getting more and more appreciative of any little moment of positivity. Yeah, Kelly's talking about the journey and the process. I felt like her inner monologue was just, this is what I'm supposed to say, right? They go to a shaman to learn about their relationship.
Are me and Peter on the same stage of life?
That's a great question.
And they ask the question, is the pendulum swinging in the right way for their relationship? And the shaman just lays it on the line. He says no.
Péndulo dice que no.
He says, and I quote, the pendulum says no.
Pendulum says no.
So.
Honestly, right now, I feel like I'm giving more than her. I do not want to be someone that's giving, 75% compared to 25.
We're swinging back and forth on this show. We don't know how to feel. We might need that shaman in here, Tell us what's up. Tell us if Peter's being too indecisive. Made that call on Kelly, and then Peter keeps Kelly around.
Pendulum says no.
So again, Peter's being indecisive. Lord.
So how did you get so drunk?
Drink for every conversation that Kelsey and Tammy have this episode. So much talking, so much crying, so little resolved.
You can continue to cry and wither your way in bottles of wine.
I want to say whose side are you on, but again, I feel they're both wrong. That's felt like a lot of this season to me, that there are lots of conflicts happening with women where I can't even make the choice. Am I indecisive like Peter? What is this season of The Bachelor doing to me? I don't think I am. I blame Peter. Oh God, I'm the women. Back to the positive, go positive, okay.
I've had zero opportunity to progress it.
But that's not true.
I don't know, but I was trying.
So Peter does show a moment of strength. He kind of calls Kelly out and says, you really need to know you need to be here.
I need to know that you are on that same level, on that same page.
I am.
But I'm learning that Peter is someone who, if you do give him that reassurance, he'll glom onto it. And he gives Kelly a rose.
Hey guys, real quick one. I wanted to speak a little bit more on Kelly and Peter's date. I did think Kelly made her points quite admirably. She is a lawyer and she's just very normal and grounded. Kelly for Bachelorette, or is she too normal and it wouldn't be insane enough? Let me know.
Peter.
Hey.
Then, wow, back to Peter's love for bold women. Kelsey gives us our first sneak off of the season, and she goes to Peter's Costa Rican mansion with a view and tells him that some stuff's being said about her in the house.
Tammy's going around telling everybody that she thinks I have a drinking problem, and then it turned into I'm popping pills.
And now we also learn people saying that she has a pill popping problem. What? Good Lord. I mean, look, Kelsey did say mean stuff and she's breaking down, but can we give her a break?
I don't need a rose ceremony tonight to know how I feel about you.
And then, wow, Peter couldn't cement more how much he loves a woman who comes to him and assures him and tells him her feelings. He just gives Kelsey a rose in that moment.
You just continue to reinforce to me that you want this just as badly as I do.
Is that the first time that's ever happened on the show? Has anyone ever gotten a sneak off rose before? Please let me know in the comments below. And this is like the 47th time already, 5 episodes into this season, that I've had to implore you guys to please be Bachelor historians and let me know, because we got a lot of firsts. A lot of stressful firsts.
Will you accept this rose?
Thanks.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
But it's great, isn't it? I love when they give us firsts. It's such beautiful creative. We don't know what's gonna happen. The gift that keeps on giving. I love this show.
Peter also says to Kelsey, don't worry about the other ladies' opinions. They don't matter.
Don't worry about the other girls.
Peter, you are the one loving it when women come to you with opinions about the other women.
Okay. Speaking of indecisive. This one. Tammy. Okay.
Hey. Hi.
Here's to Kelsey coming back from her sneak off moment and addressing the women. She wanted to be up front.
I'll explain.
She wanted to tell them I got a rose.
I was not expecting this, and I don't want to hide it.
And it was so fucking awkward. She's like, so.
This is really awkward for me right now, but I do want to address to you.
I just wanted to tell you guys I got this rose.
Yeah.
And I see that you're all looking at me like you want to kill me, or perhaps put another mental illness label on me, but I didn't mean for this to happen, and so I just hope it will be smooth sailing. Yeah.
You're excited to see Peter and get into the cocktail party.
Then we're going to the cocktail party, but I guess maybe they feel like everyone's drinking too much because there's not gonna be a cocktail party. We're going right to the rose ceremony. What?
We're going straight to the rose ceremony tonight.
All of the women blamed Kelsey for this. Did you think that was fair?
If you wouldn't have gone to talk to him, we could have had a cocktail party.
I don't think it was Kelsey's fault. They cut the cocktail party all the time, guys. Has anyone seen the show? Just like we took a moment for Mykenna's barrette, I do want to take a moment for Mykenna's newest face, the tongue. What was she doing? She's like, and then it was like a windshield wiper, back the other way. Why? Why, Mykenna? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, that really got me. Crying tears of joy. We needed it, tears of joy, positive!
I'm so frustrated.
So at this point on this 3-hour tour of an episode, I started to lose it a little bit. Just like Kelsey. You know, my hair's coming out, I'm crying.
It's just so annoying.
A lot's happening. I just started writing down so much fighting. So much fighting.
It's not your place to go telling that to other people then if you don't know what you're talking about.
So now we're all turning on Tammy.
Shut the up, you shut the up.
And everyone is crying. And the most consistent thing is all the inconsistency. That's disgusting. We finally get to the rose ceremony, and then poor, I think her name is Lexi,
I'm glad you guys had your mini cocktail party.
says, wow, we're just turning this rose ceremony into the cocktail party because drink every time someone leaves standing at the rose ceremony to go talk to Peter.
Peter, I'm sorry, before we begin, can I talk to you?
Can I steal you for a second?
Yeah.
They're probably thinking, it worked for Kelsey. And it did work for Tammy and Mykenna. They both got roses, and it didn't work for Lexi. She went home. So again, Peter likes bold women. Lindsay, God, what's her name? And Sheann Cheyenne, I'm not sure. Anyway, there's another episode of this wonderful show that we all love so much. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and it's giving us more on Wednesday. Okay, I love you guys so much. Please follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you don't already. I don't usually pour wine at the end of the episode, but you know what, Tammy?
But I'm not gonna cry my eyes over 10 bottles of wine.
I'm gonna do what I want and live how I want. So I don't need you to tell me, Tammy, okay? If you want a personal message from me, I'm also available on Cameo. And again, we will have another new episode of Roses and Rosé on Thursday. Yay! Positive.
I gave up my entire life to be here and to get sent home for this. It's ridiculous.
You guys are super stable, okay? No down. Nobody breaking down. We're all good. It's just emotions. We're just crying, okay? Nobody's drinking too much, okay? Okay? So just keep, and we're fine. Christine, you feel good? Yeah. JC, you feel stable? Yeah, okay?